Well, is it up? Are we here? Yeah, hang tight. We'll get going here in a sec.
Late though, so
Hello. She's moving.
Yeah, there we go. I think we're up and running now. How is everybody doing? In spirit of the Reese plush, we are doing a countdown. This time it's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern. As you can see up there, the timer is already set. Can I possibly show it? Well, I've got a piano camera. In case I, felt like playing a piano. But let me grab him. Just to show that he is indeed here in the dark. He is real. He is very real. And he has hangy legs, most importantly. Not the ones stuck out to the sides. No offense, Reese. But Wolf has the better legs.
Better dangle when you kick him across the room. I can't wait to see people making videos of that. It's going to be great.
I will go ahead and show a sneak preview of the commercial. There's going to be a 2.5-minute animation that's going to drop. So if you would like to see it, I will put it on the screen. It's going to freeze that, isn't it? No, I guess not. Anyhow.
Just a minute. What is that?
So, what the heck is it?
I don't know. I guess he just left it outside. Is it some kind of toy?
Did he think it's bugged?
You think he'd make a doll of himself and stick a microphone in it? And leave it at the door to spy on us? I mean, he's not that dumb. But I don't think he's that smart either.
It just looks like some ugly little bean.
I think the nose is too small.
You think he's got a big nose?
Yeah, Slippy's right. I've seen him up close, and he's definitely got a snoofter.
A what?
He's got a big nose.
Nah, what'd you call it? How'd it go?
You know you're perfect just the way you are. Don't listen to them. That's the other one's job anyway. You're going to someone special.
And you could be that special someone today. Don't hesitate. When the time comes, just act. Get that credit card ready and call. Míralo, chavo. Está lindo. Quiero que compres uno para tu casa. Uno para cada miembro del hogar. Вы не знаете, как добавить уюта вашему дому? У меня есть решение. Эта прекрасная игрушка исправит ваш дискомфорт своей добродушной улыбкой и умилительным носом.看一看，找一找，这个豹子一样的胖宝宝，忍不住要捏一下它的脸蛋。
Who is it?
Huh? Ew.
Sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I should be butthurt, but I still think it's funny. I can still have a sense of humor about it. Yeah, I've been learning Russian and Japanese, and the Mandarin was hard, but, you know, I had a buddy helping me through the takes. And I kept going until he said it sounded great. I've been learning Japanese for about half a year. I've been learning Russian for 4 or 5 years. A little bit on the back burner, but the Russian was fine. The Japanese was easy.
Yeah, and
the
Sid's
Mandarin
a crazy
was
good
hard.
mentor.
Yeah. But it was fun. As long as he's legible or understandable. Yeah, we're gonna chill and hang out for the next hour and wait for the time to count down. I am using Duolingo for Japanese, but I also have a friend who is semi-fluent and he's helping. But, you know, I've just, after, you know, it took me like 3 or 4 months just to get all the hiragana and katakana down. And now I think I know 8 or 9 kanji. I'm getting there. Is the violence going to be a web series? Hey, thank you everybody for the super chats. I think I got 1 or 2 of them. Corey. June 28, July. Thank you for the super chats. Much appreciated. Hello. Oh, whoops. That's my taskbar. Hello, everybody. But yeah, the violence, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pitch the violence to anything. If a station wants it, they'll have to negotiate with me.
Gonna keep it raw. We don't want people censoring you after all. It's
No, that's going to be the number one thing. Like this cartoon is going to be very adult oriented. It will not be able to be shown on YouTube. I'm not talking about because of porn or anything, but it just it's pretty rough. But it's what I want. You know, if I'm going to tell a story, I don't want it to be safe. I don't want it to be censored and safe and sterilized.
Míralo, chavo. Está lindo. Quiero que compre. Míralo, chavo. Está lindo. Quiero que compres.
You might not be able to read this in the final cut of the video. Then again, maybe so, because it is in 4K. Uploading I'm not sure what I'm going to do, actually. I'll look around. Well, any of the gamer words that are going to be in the violence, they're going to be animal people gamer words. They won't be the same. Like a racial slur for bird people is not going to be, oh, I just took, but it's, for birds, or something like that. No. The Cornelius School of Hairdressing. He was so mad because the witness signed with a blue ink pen. His buddy Ricardo. His witness used black ink. Why did Panther's witness have to use a blue ink pen? That was on purpose on my part. Little bits of stuff. I can't remember what our last stream was about. I think that was when Wolf was in Leon's father's office negotiating for his life.
Вы не знаете, как добавить уюта вашему дому? У меня есть решение. Это прекрасная игра.
These are some of the characters from the violence. Yeah, she is having none of this commercial. She's just like, what is this garbage? The Capitan is just confused. This guy's just eating. He's like,
своей добродушной улыбкой и умилительным носом.
Could probably turn that little
Count Cultist, thank you for the $10. Well, maybe I'll try Portuguese next time. Spanish, Russian, Japanese, and Chinese kind of took up my entire schedule there. It's just like, what are they talking about? Even the knives. I love that shader. How many times was your Damascus steel knife folded? Mine was folded 7,000 times. He drops his food. That was fun. I had fun drawing them. This is 10 years later, so Kale is a little bit older. He's wearing glasses. His eyesight's going.
When the time comes, just act. Get that credit card ready and call Chavo.
But anyhow, to let you know, shortly after the sale of the plush up here, I'm doing a second sticker pack. Here's what the stickers are going to look like. There's going to be more of them, and the pack is going to be $10 cheaper than the last one. So these are the stickers you'll be getting. You'll be getting 2 of the Ting Tong stickers, a slight variation. This is all the merch I'm doing this year. Like next year, I might do a plush next year, but this is it. After the stickers, no more merch stuff until next year. But these are all done. They're all already made. They're shipped. They're very high quality. A bit more expensive than the last ones. I won't be making near as much money this time, but I don't care. I just want to get these stickers out.
The little hyena goblins are just amazing.
Yeah. I wanted there to be at least 3 of them. He's got this little sandwich. I love that. And they are the shortest side of them is about 2 inches. So like this side would be like around 2 inches by however much that way, 2 to 2.5. Some of them don't have words on them. And I want to have them out before Halloween. So I may sell the stickers while the plush is being sold. There's going to be 300 packs of stickers. And they will be coming with a little surprise. There will be a little round metal canister with the stickers that has 16 knot pogs. So they will also be included. So you're going to be getting, for the $50 pack, you're going to be getting 22 stickers. I'm going to see about the bumper stickers, if these can be included. They're going to be much bigger, but I'm getting that's a one-off thing. I'm probably getting done locally. But these other 22 stickers here are all coming. They're all waterproof laminated vinyl. They aren't glossy laminated like the last ones were, and I want people to be honest if they like the glossy ones better or the matte laminate. And we'll see. But yeah, these will be coming. The pack will be $50 plus shipping to wherever, you know. It's actually cheaper. I live in Canada. It's actually cheaper to ship them to the United States than it is to ship them in Canada. That's the other thing that's coming. Right now, we are waiting on this little dude to start selling. Have a good one, Zio. We'll see you around. Thank you, Dynamite Hetty. I remember that game. But yeah, we finished the montage of Wolf and Leon. If you remember the last stream, I was in the middle of the scene of Wolf negotiating for his life in Janusz Pawlowski's office. And, you know, the voice hasn't been recorded yet. I'm putting that off until I can round up a good number of Polish voice actors for this scene. I'm going to need 2 or 3. So if there's anyone in the audience who is from Poland and you know any voice actors from Poland who speak Polish as well as English, I'd like to work with them for a couple of these characters. I need maybe 3. They will be paid for their trouble. How long will it take for the plush to ship? The plush is on sale for the next 3 weeks. And let me see when it ships. Oh, it actually doesn't say yet. It might come before Christmas. It's going to either be right before Christmas or a little after Christmas. I just don't know. Find something else I can put on that's not going to get me flagged. I don't know. But anyhow, he finally agrees to let Wolf come and work for him, and Wolf gets up and they leave. He's like, come show me how to fly this ship. And this is the moment that the Star Wolf team begins. And then I don't have the fourth one on here. Trigger warning, there is a very slight, brief nudity in one of these scenes. You see part of a guy's ass cheek because they're in a steam sauna. A banya. Oh, banya. Sauna. Oh, banya. So anyway, yeah, there's going to be a montage of Wolf in the back of Bill's stolen ship teaching Leon how to fly. And whoa! he's not in his seatbelt, so this would... Yeah, there's going to be this scene here where he does a barrel roll, but Wolf doesn't have his harness on, so he gets knocked around a little bit. But it starts out with, a little bit of this training and stuff. And then some R&R later on. They're in a giant cauldron-style sauna thing. Sorry, the shaders are still loading. I haven't opened these files in a long time. But yeah. I've got actual shader that responds to the invisible models here. I have invisible models of the two lizard ladies and Wolf and Leon in the hot tub. And if you look where the 3D model is here and the hand in here, you can actually see the ripples coming out right here where they are. Same thing with Leon's model there. You see the ripples coming out around him. And when you actually look at it, it looks pretty neat, mixing with the 2D animation here. This scene isn't fully animated yet because I don't know exactly what the script is going to be, but they're all in there chilling for when they do move around. Setting up the actual scenes takes a lot longer than, just putting the extra frames and them talking and stuff in. So, he does the training, shows a little, a few seconds of them training. And then it cuts to them in the hot tub talking about, he's like, you're doing good, but you need to work on your this, that, and other and whatever. And then they, breaks over, they go back out, fly around some more. Got a couple different angles in this. And then they come back and then, it cuts back to them in the sauna. And Wolf notices that Leon's mom is smoking a cigarette. If you're familiar with the banya, they take these birch branches that they make into a whisk, and they just whack you on the back with them over and over again. So he's talking to Leon and being like, hey, how do I ask your mom for a cigarette? And Leon's like, you would say, можете мне сигарету, пожалуйста? And Wolf looks over and he's like, hey, можете мне сигарету? And she just sticks it in his mouth and she lights herself a fresh cigarette. And she gives him the old one. And then it cuts back to them, training in the ship again. And he's like, I'm going to try the roll. And he's like, oh, don't do that yet. I'm not in my harness. And he's like, what is harness? And he fucking does it anyway. It's like he's gonna knock around. It's like and it's gonna cut back to the final part of the montage here. This is the end of Wolf's main story in episode 3. The first half of episode 3, we're going to get into what happens to Wolf after he steals the ship, what happens to Bill after the ship is stolen, and what happens to Farrah Phoenix after the ship is stolen. This is the night that her father is winning the election. How long is episode 3 going to be? I have no idea. I don't know how long it's going to take either. Could be 2 more years, could be 4 more years, somewhere between 2 and 4 years, because I want to get over to the violence. But I want to finish this and make sure that it's very good. So I can't say. I still can't say. It's just like with episode 2. It's not going to take near as long as episode 2 did, because I have Blender now. Half of episode 2's work was done in Adobe. Ugh. Where is the beef between Leon and Falco? Well, it hasn't happened yet. Starwolf doesn't exist yet. But Wolf's whole thing here ends with this scene. They're having a couple of drinks and shooting at some targets. And Wolf is explaining to Leon a joke. Like what is considered funny. And they're just, taking pot shots at whatever, the targets. And just, having a conversation back and forth. And Leon is telling him something that he thinks is funny, and Wolf's like, I don't know. He's like, I make mess and reach into closet for mop, to cleaning floor. I pull out stick, is broom. Is funny because I want mop. And Wolf's like, okay, I kind of see it. And then Leon's like, I reach in 2 times, I pull out again is other broom. I get angry, and Wolf's like, actually, that's actually hilarious. And he's like, no, I getting angry. First broom funny, second broom I getting angry. And Wolf's like, no, seriously, if I told my friends your story, this part would be the funniest part. And then Leon's like, you don't have any friends. And Wolf's like, well, you're here. And Leon's like, I am not friend. You working for father, and when work is finished, you leave. And he's shooting, and as he says that and he starts shooting, the focus shifts over to Wolf looking at him while he's shooting. And that's the end of Wolf's scene. Just kind of, you're my friend, right? And he's like, we are not friends. You working for father, then after work for father, you leave. And, it just shifts focus to Wolf. I like the shift focus change. And Wolf just kind of looks at him and then turns and looks back at the targets, just like, okay. It's the moment Wolf realizes he truly is on his own here. But, it's the bed he made. He's going to have to lie in it. And then we've got what happens here as the shaders continue to load. When we're back to episode 1 timeline, Wolf is 28. He's like 18 or 19 here. Because this is, this is right. This is later in the same day that he stole the ship. But then you've got this office here. These are just placeholder models for all the people that are going to be calling on phones, and everyone's going to have phones answering like, hello, are you going out to vote today? Or just calling to remind you that Perry Q Phoenix is running and blah, 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 blah. And these are my storyboards. I make the sets first, and I put the characters in them and move the models of the characters around. But anyway. And then, it goes down here and shows all the people. And this is, these two guys. Maybe I should show that first, because the very first scene in episode 3, like the good luck, the whoop, 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 good luck is literally this one. I don't have all of the animation for this put in yet, but we see Bill here, not in a very good situation. And here's the footsteps coming down the hall. It's just the 3D model of the guy. You can see how, I have some of the keyframes put in here, but I'm just setting up the scene. My husband Greg is going to voice Sergeant Bergeron. Our buddy Matt is coming back to reprise his role as Bill. And Greg's mom is going to be voicing LeBlanc when she comes in. And he's just like, leading Air Cadet William Lyle Gray, you are officially my arrestee. Let me turn off the grease pencils because they're not done. Yeah. Leading Air Cadet William Lyle Gray, you are officially my arrestee. Sign at the bottom if you understand. He looks at it, and the other door opens, and she walks in. She's like, Burge, they aren't letting me make any calls. Well, he should have been spotted by now. And I still have to, I have the script written for this, but I have to animate these little models of the characters. That's how I do my storyboards and my animatics. I just use these. It's easier to just, instead of drawing and thumbnailing, I just move the model over here, change their pose to whatever, and that's all. It saves me so much time having to actually sketch and thumbnail and all that. How often am I acting out the script? Every moment. Every moment. Greg will hear me down here yelling and arguing with myself. And I tell him, I'm not crazy. I'm workshopping stuff. I will have full conversations with myself, arguing or the same conversation over and over again with slightly different responses, just to see what works good.
I can attest to that.
Am I sure that I'm not crazy? I don't know. It's like gay. It's like everybody's technically a little bit crazy, and that's fine. Everyone's a little bit crazy.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't do auditions really. I will at some point. Right now, I need Polish voice actors and a female Russian voice actress for Leon's mom. Maybe her friend Zofia. But anyway, Bill gets yelled at a lot. There's a part that I have keyframed out a little bit. You'll notice that the characters have a shadow layer on them now. I've been experimenting with the shadow layers on more hard lighting scenes like this one. It's in an interrogation room. So there's going to be hard lighting on the characters here. And they will be animated in the mirror. How much time we got on the plush? 28 minutes? Oh, man. Yeah, it really does say 28 minutes, doesn't it? LIB. MR 28 minutes. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, Sarge. Oh, you're not sorry yet, bud. Now, this one is kind of... You want to see, like, kind of how the animation looks with the shadow layers. This is the first, like, full thing I did doing the shadows on every frame. He's like, Sarge, I'm not a terrorist. I'm not that type of fella. And he's like, oh, I know you're not that type of fella. You're the type of fella that couldn't hang a piss because he forgot where he put it. You know how many days, you know, we're already the laughing stock of the Cornerian military, blah, 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 blah. You know, and you're just talking to him, and Bill's just like, I'm so sorry. And then she chimes in. She's like, look, hon, we're just trying to help you here. The sooner that you tell us everything that you know, the sooner this can be over and we could be on blah, 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 you know, and he's talking. Zooms out, the color's kind of weird, and the sound is muffled. Or it sounds like it's coming off of a TV screen. And it pans over, and we see the Cornerian equivalent of the Secret Service. Chris and Joe are going to voice these two fellas. And, you know, they're listening in. They're here because Farrah Phoenix called Daddy and said, hey, send your two guys over. Stuart and Marvin. Stuart and Marvin, respectively. Even got like the feed here. This is the cool part. I made these shaders myself, and I'm very proud of them. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this. The one-way glass that you can kind of see the TV through. I did that on purpose because that's how it would be in real life. There's a TV on the other side of a one-way mirror. If you get up close to it, you can see it a little bit. So yeah, Farrah is in the other interrogation room right here. So while Bill is being interrogated, these dudes are in here, and yeah, the TV actually changes based on how they look out there, which is pretty neat. It's about 1 in the morning. Yeah, this is what the actual characters are going to look like, as opposed to the dinky 3D models I have under them. I wouldn't say they're dinky, but they're crude on purpose. But anyway, these guys are on the other side of the one-way mirror thing, and they're like, we gotta stop this before it starts. This guy doesn't know anything. Just painted clothing on naked bodies just to save time. I don't have to model their clothing. I'm drawing the clothing on, so. Yeah, Bill's not in a good place right here. But anyway, they're like, yeah, spoiler for Bill's situation. These two agents here are basically go in and they're like, this never happened. A kid in there who is lied to and had his ship stolen, you're not allowed to punish him. This never happened. You're not allowed to put anything on document about this or on paper, blah, blah, blah. And then they take Farah to her daddy. And that's this fella here, Perry Phoenix, the one running for office. Got all these are just placeholders of all the characters and people. Some of them have the new computers, and some of them have to use the old ones. There's some old ones that don't have a mouse. Other people in here, doing... It's going to be service calls for, like, oh, have you voted? Oh, we would like you to get out and vote and trust Perry Phoenix with your future on the Defense First platform. Or whatever, But anyway, I am pleased to let you know that Farah's father is going to be voiced by Tyler Cassidy. You may know him under the name of either Krispy Kreme or Froggy Fresh. And he is going to have a part where he sings and plays piano, humiliating his daughter. So he's definitely gonna start like, well, singing on the damn piano. And he's going to be improvising a song about his stupid daughter and how she nearly messes up his plans. But she's going to learn one of these days. And he plays this song and sings it as she does the walk of shame out of his high-rise studio here for his stuff. And has to walk by all of these people that are campaign people that are working for him. She has to walk all the way down here as he's singing, and the more embarrassing the lyrics, the faster she walks. She's just like, I'm getting out of here. And then she goes and she steals someone's cigarettes off the computer desk, and it starts to rain. And she goes in her room and, undresses down to bedclothes and just looks out the window and smokes a cigarette and tries not to cry. And that's the end of her story here. And then the next part that I animate is going to be Little Fox McCloud. And these people take him home. And right as he gets back, there is a news story breaking on the TV in Kale's house about a CFA captain who was shot and killed aboard a train headed to Venoma City. And along with the CFA captain or CAF captain who was shot and killed, 2 separatists were also shot and killed. And I mean, obviously we know from episode 2 that James was not shot and killed on that train. This is a story, but like everyone on Corneria is gonna be like, oh fuck, well, you know, he wasn't killed by a government official. He wasn't killed by anyone in the Venomian army. He was killed by 2 lemur guys who were political radicals, separatists in a group. So, which are not in power. It's not going to start a war or anything. Like, Andros worked it out that way. But that's when Fox comes back home and finds out that his father was shot and killed factually on a train. And the next scene that I'm setting up after these is, you know, Fox getting home, and then, you know, the next day, Peppy and Beltino, you know, Beltino brings Slippy because he's one of Fox's friends, and he's in the back of the car with Fox, and Beltino and Peppy are driving up front. And they take him to a restaurant. You know, he's crying and he's sad, and you know, they take him to a restaurant, and then the restaurant looks familiar. It's Longo's old country place, yeah. And then they hear a scooter pulling up, and it's Falco on a brand new, different colored scooter than the red one that was stolen. And he's like, hey guys, I gotta go pick something up in the back. Can you guys watch my scooter? And he looks out, he looks at Fox, and he's like, what's wrong with him? And Peppy's like, he just lost his father. And he's like, oh man, that's too bad. You know, he looks at Slippy and Fox sniffling and whatnot. He's like, you guys want to come out and see my new scooter? And then, you know, Fox wipes his nose and gets out of the booth, and Slippy follows him, and they go out and look at Falco's new scooter. Chicken Bradley, thank you very kindly for that. Much appreciated. I will keep doing what I do. But, you know. Yeah, Bacanooge is just it's just a friggin' made up word. But yeah, then you know, they go outside, and it shows the scene fades out, focused on Beltino and Peppy looking out the window at Fox, Falco, and Slippy looking at the scooter, and Falco, you know, he's muffled out. He's like, you know, like talking about it, and then it fades out. It's the moment that the first moment in history that the 4 members of the Star Fox team are just, even though they're not the team yet, it's the first moment that they all meet in the same location in history, and it fades out. And that is the first half of episode 3. The second half comes right back where Fox has got a black eye and a cut over his head, and he's sitting in the Sargasso Lounge with Wolf and Andros. So yeah, I've made some good progress. The past 2 months, I've been working on the stickers and the plush thing, which we're down to 15 minutes. There's 15 minutes left. Hey, there you are.
Hi.
Yeah, did you know that all of my wireless Bluetooth MIDI devices died about 30 minutes before I started?
Of course. Yeah, just before, big showtime.
Never happened before. I had to factory reset both of them, reinstall the same firmware, then upgrade to the next firmware, and then factory reset them again, and then they finally worked.
Oh,
Yep,
well, good.
my fart button's working, thank God.
Also, hello, Goose Stokes. And everybody. And I'm so excited for you. I'm glad I made it back just in time.
Yeah, you sure did. Pigma and Andrew, well, they're not going to make it in that part. They'll be in episode 3, sure, but the way that they show up, I'd have to do in a comic book or a short or an animatic or something. I don't like. In 3 days, it's going to be my birthday, and I'm going to be 41. I'm already 40, and I'm already almost 41. I don't want to spend my 40s making more episodes of a Nintendo fan animation, if you get what I mean. I want to make my own thing, and that's what I'm doing with the violence. Wolfgang Seamus up here is going to be a fictional character in the fictional universe of the violence. This character that you see above you, his name is Wolfgang Seamus, and he's going to be on a detective bounty hunter type TV show in the violence. The main characters of the violence know about this show called Wolfgang Seamus. So he will be folded in as a character in the violence. That's going to be his name. But now the commercial, I'm going to play it one more time before the debut. So let's go ahead. When this counts down, I'm going to go ahead and debut the video. But for now, I'll go ahead and show you guys. You guys get to see it 12 minutes before it premieres.
Just a minute. What is that?
So, what the heck is it?
I don't know. I guess he just left it outside.
Is it some kind of toy?
Did he think it's bugged?
You think he'd make a doll of himself and stick a microphone in it? And leave it at the door to spy on us? I mean, he's not that dumb.
But I don't think he's that smart either. It just looks like some ugly little bean.
I think the nose is too small.
You think he's got a big nose?
Yeah, Slippy's right. I've seen him up close, and he's definitely got a snoofter.
A what?
He's got a big nose.
Nah, what'd you call it? How'd it go?
You know you're perfect just the way you are. Don't listen to them. That's the other one's job anyway. You're going to someone special.
And you could be that special someone today. Don't hesitate. When the time comes, just act. Get that credit card ready and call. Míralo, chavo. Está lindo. Quiero que compres uno para tu casa. Uno para cada miembro del hogar. Вы не знаете, как добавить уюта вашему дому? У меня есть решение. Эта прекрасная игрушка исправит ваш дискомфорт своей добродушной улыбкой и умилительным носом.看一看，找一找，这个豹子一样的胖宝宝，忍不住要捏一下它的脸蛋。
Who is it?
Huh? Ew.
It hangs there for a minute. But yeah, that's actually, I need to go ahead and set that up because I don't even know if that is even set to premiere. Let me look and make sure.
Oh, I thought you did.
Well, no, I did the short, but not the full thing.
Yeah,
the full thing. Yeah, let me get that ready.
Can you do it in 8 minutes and 25 seconds?
No, it's. I just go to the unlisted one that I already uploaded and click public. But I need to go ahead and add the link to it. None of the above. It does not have any wieners or nipples or any slurs or F words. Good for money. Video failed to upload. All right, hold on. Oh, it's already got all the voice credits. Special thanks to... What is Sid's... I'll just put Sid Ursid for now.
Yep.
For language consultation. I'll change it later. I'll add his @ in there. What is the link? Okay. So the link already exists. If you guys would like the link to go ahead and order it, there is the link. You can't order yet, but it will be purchasable in 7 minutes. We're down to the wire. Some good down to the wire music. Will it be possible to order into Russia? I believe you can order the plush in any country that they can ship to. Don't mark me on that, but I want to find out. We ship worldwide with some exceptions. But hey, if you have trouble getting it in your country, message me when I'm streaming on Twitch. Hey, Fisher, thank you for the $2. Much appreciated. Fenrir the Wolf, thank you for the $4.99. Colcanth, thank you very much for the $6.99. Canadian. I've covered wars, you know. I remember The Mangler. That movie scared the hell out of me. The story
I've never heard of
equally
it.
upsetting. It's one of that. It's a Stephen King short story about those like cloth folding machines from the back in the day or whatever. I forget but they call them the Mangler or whatever. I forget what the actual machine is.
I think my mind can fill in the blanks from there.
Yeah, it's this big metal machine from the 1900s that like steams and folds giant things of laundry. There's a scene where a little old lady gets pulled through it and folded up like a towel. It's pretty disgusting. Was that William Hurt? I can't remember. Brian Tafoya, thank you for the $5. Blind Ram, thank you for the $1. Much appreciated. We got 4.5 minutes left. Yes, I'll go ahead and show the commercial again, even though it's going to be premiering in just a few minutes. Let me go ahead and get that one ready to premiere, though. Order link. Save. All right. I'm setting it to public. And I will click save when I need to. Elsinore Brewery, thank you very much for the 10. Love your work, major inspiration. Well, hey, I appreciate all that. I will try very hard to keep it going. Here, I'll show it one more time because we're down to 3.5 minutes. God, there's only going to be a minute left when it's over.
Wait.
Just a minute.
Oh, are you streaming on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
What is that?
So, what the heck is it?
I don't know. I guess he just left it outside.
Is it some kind of toy?
Did he think it's bugged?
You think he'd make a doll of himself and stick a microphone in it? And leave it at the door to spy on us? I mean, he's not that dumb.
But I don't think he's that smart either. It just looks like some ugly little bean.
I think the nose is too small.
You think he's got a big nose?
Yeah, Slippy's right. I've seen him up close, and he's definitely got a snoofter.
A what?
He's got a big nose.
Nah, what'd you call it? How'd it go?
You know you're perfect just the way you are. Don't listen to them. That's the other one's job anyway. You're going to someone special.
And you could be that special someone today. Don't hesitate. When the time comes, just act. Get that credit card ready and call. Míralo, chavo. Está lindo. Quiero que compres uno para tu casa. Uno para cada miembro del hogar. Вы не знаете, как добавить уюта вашему дому? У меня есть решение. Эта прекрасная игрушка исправит ваш дискомфорт своей добродушной улыбкой и умилительным носом.看一看，找一找，这个豹子一样的胖宝宝，忍不住要捏一下它的脸蛋。
Who is it?
Huh? Ew.
All right. What are we at? We're at 38 seconds. We're at 30 seconds. 30 seconds! 25 seconds. Please, the powers that be, let this plush actually launch. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it? Is it gonna work? Is it?
Give it a minute.
It says 0 seconds.
I know.
It says 0 seconds. It says 0 seconds. There it is.
Hey!
There it is.
Add to cart.
Hey! Yeah! It's
determined to make you sweat.
Can I pin that? It's not gonna let me pin it. Oh well. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm spamming it again.
And bought.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me put it through. There. It is now published. The cartoon is published.
Just a minute.
Order link. The order link works. We already got 8. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good.
17.
Order being processed. What?
Hectiki, thank you for the $5. And thank you all for showing interest in the little guy up there. It is ready to go. It is up there. It is the time has run out on the wait, and now you have, I think it's 3 weeks. God, 50 already. Good golly molly. But yeah. Corey Wormhole, thank you for the $5. This is Wolfgang Seamus. He is a fictional character from the titular TV show In the Violence, also called Wolfgang Seamus. If you remember Cass Vandepol selling the Ultimate King Lion plushie. Yeah, this is a parody character that will be in the violence. So yeah, if he can do a parody of Simba, a fucking Disney character, I can do a parody of Wolfgang Seamus. Hey, Pete, how's it going? But yeah, it just launched. And the commercial just launched. I think it did. Did my commercial show up? Is it showing up on the feed? I don't know if anybody is getting my commercial. I'm just going to type in a fox in space.
A fox in space. What a show.
Your littlest fan. There it is. A little ways down. This is a... Yeah.
One more down.
Yep, you got mine.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
This time not paid with my PayPal account.
Mine was, but that shouldn't be a problem. I hope.
No, not at all. Wow.
Reminds me of my my exam that I wrote this morning.
Oh, Bubba, that's a great commission. Who did that?
87 Octane on Blue Sky and Twitter.
Make that character in my cartoon. Oh my god.
Please do.
That's awesome. That's a good hyena.
Mm-hmm. Also a good boy.
Number one good boy. Well, we just hit 200. That's the minimum. The minimum hit in 4 minutes. Very nice.
Really?
Thank you all.
Yeah.
And remember, this one didn't have a petition.
I am gonna have to fucking find whatchamacallit, quantum something or other, so I can go back to 1970 to pick it up.
Yeah, it was. I don't know why it says ships January 1st, 1970. I'm
Flux
sure
capacitor.
it's an error.
That's what I need.
Ignore it. If you see it, ignore the 1970 thing. I think that's the lowest setting on a computer nowadays. I don't know. But yeah, temporal travel device. We'll see. We'll see how it works.
You need to make a Twitter post with a link to your video and the plush, so I can help spread it.
Same.
I'd like to load the actual. So how do I do it though?
What do you mean? Link your commercial and the plush?
Yeah.
I would just link to your YouTube video, or
yeah. Okay, I'm on Twitter. I post the YouTube link. Okay,
What I suggest,
the video's in there.
Post a link for buying it on Makeship. Make that your pinned tweet for now. And then post a link to the YouTube video and say for purchase, check pinned tweet.
I'm also wondering, because
I'm
can you
gonna post
upload
an image of the plush?
Can you upload your whole ad to Twitter, like the video itself? Because it'll get way more traction if you just post the cartoon.
Yeah, to put it.
It's sold out. It's saying it's sold out.
What?
Refresh. It says sold out. And people are also saying it in the chat.
That's a thing?
Hit up your dude.
God damn it.
I mean, first of all, that's cool that it, so fast, but you should be able to get more.
I mean, yeah, there's 700 and some odd that sold the first round.
Talk to your guy, because he might be around at this hour.
I'm sending him an email now. Everyone is saying that the plush is coming up as sold out. Damn. It.
Commercial goes live and it's.
Everybody, hold on. Just hold on. We'll figure this out. I'm not gonna. Oh my god.
I'll bet there was something on their back end where they just turned it off at a certain number for whatever reason.
It said it ended January 1st, 1970, so maybe that has something to do with it.
The Y2K bug.
It could be.
Everybody, hold on just a second. Maybe they'll be able to fix it.
I'm sure they will.
Holy dog shit, this is gonna ruin my fucking sales right off the bat. I just put out the fucking ad. I just put out the ad. I just uploaded the ad with the link.
Make a community post if you have to.
All of my comments are going to be like, it's sold out, I missed it. Oh well, maybe next time. Come on, man. I'm sorry, everybody. If you're hearing this, it's not sold out. There will be more. There's more. Yeah. Let me make a fucking community post. God damn it.
I'm sure your dude is on standby while this is launching anyway.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. If it, I think I'm gonna delete the video and repost it once the link comes back up. But yeah,
and everyone else just keep that link handy and refresh
it.
Keep
the link handy. They'll fix it at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna privatize that video and re-release it when they fix this shit. God damn it. Anyway, thank y'all for coming to the stream. We'll see what happens. Have a good night.
Yep.
Later.